In this class, we're going to continue down the road of talking about providing discipline and structure for our children. And so we're going to talk today about timeout and a little bit about spanking. So just to lay the good groundwork for what we're going to be doing, could somebody give me a definition of what your idea is of timeout? Because there's lots of different ideas people have. Yes.
Sending a kid to their room without dinner.
Okay.
Having to sit in the corner and face just the corner without any outside influence.
Yep. I think a lot of parents use that practice as well, calling it timeout. Anything else?
In our culture, African American culture, we didn't really do a lot of timeouts. We did more spanking than timeout.
Okay, so you're not too familiar
not
with
familiar
what
with
timeout is or what it's about. Okay. So just to get us all on the same page and for how I'm going to be coaching and what we're going to be looking at about timeout, and for the sake of what we're going to be doing today, timeout is a brief and mild consequence that you give kids when there's a behavior, some way that they're acting out that you want to be able to correct and provide guidance to them by asking them and removing them from a family or from a situation for 5 to 10 minutes until you think that they're ready to come back and re-engage with whatever it is. So it's a way of interrupting the behavior and just separating them. So that's how we're going to define timeout. For when we're talking today about timeout, that's what we mean. Okay? So we're going to start by comparing and contrasting the difference between spanking and timeout. So you were saying, Grover, that in your culture, in your family, you use spanking as a discipline. There's reasons why families spank. So what are the advantages of using spanking?
Quick fix.
It's a quick fix. Okay. What else? Any other advantage of using spanking?
I think it teaches physical pain as a discipline tool, which that means harm to your body, which is a good thing
Using
to
that
correlate bad
as an
behavior to.
advantage, using pain as an
Actually,
advantage,
right.
like, okay. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the disadvantages of using spanking as a discipline tool. What are some of the disadvantages?
It creates resentment.
What else?
Like Trevor said, it could have a psychological effect regarding pain.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to do the same for timeout. According to our definition of what we're saying timeout is, what do you think some of the advantages are of using timeout as a disciplinary tool?
It's nonviolent.
It might give both the child and the parent a break.
Gives a break. What do you think some of the disadvantages are of using timeout?
Doesn't work.
It takes a long period of time for it to affect.
Mm-hmm. Good. That's a nice list.